Hello everybody. So today we are going to discuss Capri Global Capital Limited (CGCL). So this company is analyzed by Flobo Business Newsletter, a really good premium newsletter. If you guys want, you can go and subscribe them via their easy subscription. Now you can just get and here this is the first link in my description, and just your basically your subscription will be activated within 48 hours. Now you don't have to mail or do any kind of hassle. It's very easy now. All right, so let's just start our analysis and let's just read what Flobo Business got to say about this. So CGCL is a diversified non-banking financial company operating in India. Its business spans in the key segments. So what are the key segments? MSME lending, affordable housing finance, construction finance, and vehicle loans and gold loans. This diversification aims to mitigate the risk, of course, as they are very diversified. It mitigates the risk and spread the portfolio across various sectors. So let's talk about the diversified portfolio. They are in multiple lending segments, provide degree of stability and navigate through economic fluctuations. The move into the gold loans is a recent addition to their portfolio. All right, as we all know, the gold loan market is increasing, and we have seen all you have must have seen the advertising and stuff regarding gold loans. All right, let's talk about the financial performance. Analyzing the company's financial performance statements reveals consistent revenue growth. However, it's critical to examine the profitability metrics. Let's talk about the profitability metrics like return on equity and return on capital employed (ROCE). This is the efficiency of its operations. All right. Let's talk about the next one. Now, it's important to look into the company's non-performing asset ratios, as this is a key metric for lending institutions. All right. Key considerations. Like all NBFCs, CGCL is subject to regulatory changes and economic considerations, conditions, and economic conditions and regulatory changes affects most of the companies, but especially this particular because they are in NBFC segment. It is basically loan segment, and the economic conditions directly impact them in a very fast rate. The interest rate fluctuations, change in credit demand impacts their performance. Keep an eye on the company promoter holding and also keep an eye on the company left debt levels. All right. Now let's talk about the investment score. The investment score is 6.5 out of 10, which is okay. And here are some of the cautions. Let's talk about the positive first. Positive diversified business growth model, consistent revenue growth, and company operation growing markets in India. Let's talk about the caution. NBFC sector is vulnerable to economic cycle, close monitor asset quality and credit risk, and does have high debt load, need to be monitored. Now let's check out the note. It is important to conduct a due diligence and consider the financial advice before making any investment decisions. All right, and this is not an investment advice. Basically, that's what they are saying. All right. Now let's go to the books. Let's check out the books. In the last trading session, they have done a 16% rally. Now the current price is 195. Let's check out the quarterly results. The quarterly results on December 2024. December 2024 is 128 crore. Before that, it's 97 crore. Before that, 76, 83, 68 crores. So the company is making profits on a quarterly basis. Let's check out on the yearly basis. 279 crore, 205 crore, 25, 137 crore. So there is gradual increase in the profit on year-on-year basis, and 279 crore is their highest profit on 2024. We can see they are also doing regular dividend payouts on year-on-year basis. 4%, 5%, 4%, 4%. So that's also good. Let's check out the cash flow. The cash flow from operating activity. Cash from operating activity is in the negative of 3,700 crores. And from the financing activity, it is positive, highest positive 2,870 crores. Because it's a lending company, we have to check out proceeds from the debentures, redemption of the debentures, proceeds from borrowings, but from operating activities negative. So this is where I have issue with the whole thing, because at the end of the day I get the idea, because it's a loan based business model. There is a possibility, but still I think the overall cash flow is in negative right now. All right, let's check out the shareholding pattern. The shareholding pattern is promoter holding is 69.87%, FIIs is 1.04%, DIIs is 14.51%, and the public holding is 14.59%. As we can see, the holding is 69.87%. It is slightly decreased from 2023, but yeah, but overall it was 74%. Now it is decreasing year-on-year basis, but it's not decreasing by a lot. On the other hand, as we can see, The FIs has increased their holding and the DIs has also increased their holding, and DIs are increasing their holding year on year basis from 2.98, 6.72%, 13.62, 14.18, and now 14.51%, which is also a good sign. All right, now let's just check out their chart. What's going on with the chart right now? As we can see, I've got two indicators on the chart right now. It's order block detector and RSI supply and demand. I think these two indicators are fairly accurate, and as we can see, this is a weekly chart. There is a huge fall, and there is a lot of resistance here. The resistances are very high. So in my particular opinion, and in basically the analysis that I am doing for myself right now, I'm not going to take any kind of entry or even a consideration before 295. So 295 is very high. Basically, it has to break its all-time high. The finances are okay from the company perspective, but I think that the company stock is not doing very well, and it is showing heavy fluctuations, as we can see here. Here, as we can see, there are huge wicks. All right, year on year basis. There's basically this is on the weekly basis. On the weekly basis, these are huge candles. Look at the size of the wicks. So the fluctuation is very high. So before 295, I will not be doing any kind of consideration. So that's all there is to it. I will check out when it crosses 295. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay.